Greetings from Los Angeles. I'm Dan Crane, and welcome to Slate's first political roundtable discussion featuring comedians, the only people I trust when it comes to politics. And I am joined by three of LA's finest local comedians. First off, the Sklar brothers. You might notice they're perhaps related. Jason Sklar, Randy Sklar, thanks for coming.
Thank you for having us. At your round table, which is essentially a rectangle.
It is, well, it's
I will only do roundtable discussions at a rectangle.
It's got rounded edges.
Okay.
So, I'm also joined by Jen Kirkman.
Hi.
She's also a local comedian. You might recognize her from VH1 or Comedy Central. And thanks for coming, you guys.
Thank you for having
We're
us.
psyched.
And thanks for bringing the cheese.
Hey,
And the bread and the
What would a political roundtable discussion on a rectangular
the
table?
group would be way more civilized
If there was cheese in the center.
It's true.
If Bill O'Reilly was eating.
It gives him an activity to calm down.
Exactly.
Before he
Bill
starts
O'Reilly some falafel and we'll hang out and relax.
I think that is his favorite snack.
Come on, we're having fun. It's the
Now to
internet.
the issues.
The
Now to
internet.
the
Let's
issues.
get to the issues.
Exactly.
saying. It's the internet.
Internet.
number
How many
one.
people are watching with their pants off?
Okay, so we've had Iowa, we've had New Hampshire. I think the election is now a complete toss-up. We have no idea what's going to happen. I want to talk about Hillary's wet moment, her
Which
verklempt
one?
moment.
Folks? Anybody?
And we'll be right back.
She reminded me of like what it's like to be a female comic, where you're just like, I've been doing this for so long, and then this guy that's been doing it 1 year comes on the scene, and he's got these one-liners that don't mean anything, and like, it just, I empathize with her, and
Now, if he hadn't done that, though, would you have voted?
no, I'm a Kucinich person, but I know that's,
But that guy cries at the drop of a hat.
That guy cries at the drop of a UFO.
he does those heavy subs.
That guy cries more than Dick Vermeil.
I'll say this.
Terms of endearment.
I'll say this though, that to me it felt like, and the fact that she won the primary and people are somewhat attributing it to the crying moment, that she basically, in a much bigger way, metaphorically, cried her way out of a ticket.
So do you think should Hillary change her campaign song to "No Woman, No Cry"?
Well, I was listening to the campaign songs that were played after, and like Edwards comes on to Ryan Adams, and I was like, wow,
Hello,
okay.
somebody's
Someone went alt country down in the roots. And Obama came on to Stevie Wonder, Signed, Sealed, Delivered, a little too cocky.
A
little too
Oh,
cocky,
you know
right?
what? Not the
Like,
greatest
change
songs.
it to, yeah, exactly.
Gnarls Barkley, are they available?
Yeah, but like, what
Hillary's
was
new
Hillary's song?
She had Celine
She had
Dion,
a
and
Lenny
then
Kravitz song, I heard.
You're
she
kidding.
did.
Are You Gonna Go My Way?
Are you? Wow.
Sort of
That's the
Veiled.
90s.
Yeah.
It's so 90s.
Veiled, like bi-curious reference, like that's. Are you gonna go my way, both ways? That's something that I don't.
Which way do you go?
Yeah.
I don't think she needs that. She
No.
doesn't need that on her record.
Why doesn't she just use Bill's song? That gets me pumped up.
Don't stop thinking
Yeah,
about
it's
tomorrow.
so good.
I'm with you.
And
on
no
that.
one would ever draw a connection between that and the old
I
campaign.
don't think they
Yeah.
would.
She would definitely.
She could do like when punk bands do like a punk version of
What
an
if she
old
did
song.
another Fleetwood Mac song like Tusk and always showed up with the USC marching
How
band
about
behind her?
Landslide?
Yeah.
Landslide.
What?
Perfect.
How is she not using that?
It's
She's
a
a
little
teacher
mellow.
guitar.
Well, 'cause
Maybe
it's
she
a-
has to do the Smashing Pumpkins.
I'm getting
version.
older.
exactly.
Even
Which I
children
love,
are
by
getting
the way.
older.
And it's just this,
I'm getting older too.
right. Moments of her crying.
To just
Something
that,
is
that
beginning.
one shot of her choking back her tears for 1 second being showed from 8 different
Holding back
camera
tears.
angles.
But time
How about that
makes
song?
you bolder.
Time makes you bolder.
That's on her. That should be on her
Even-
bus.
Holding
Children.
back the years.
Holding
Oh,
back
that,
Right?
that song
Simply
is
Red.
Simply Red.
Simply Red.
Perfect.
Simply Red.
All right,
Once a month
Hillary,
or
if you're out
whatever.
She's
there
got to
listening,
dye. She's got to dye her hair red.
Once a month, the White House would be Simply Red. It's so stupid. It's so dumb.
I'm dumb the way I
I
like
have
it.
a dumb joke that I always say, and I'm not saying it's funny, but I enjoy saying it as I call it around the house. If Barack Obama wins, will they have to call it the White House? No offense. I think that's funny. It's so dumb,
And they will.
but I love it.
And they will.
They will.
Let's talk about the Republicans and Mitt Romney. I mean, where's he going?
He's spending a lot of money
He's
on
going to
self-tanner.
heaven, I know
yeah,
that.
He's going to heaven with lots of wives.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm looking at him and I'm like, are his teeth getting whiter? Like, how is
He's
that
probably
happening?
whitening.
He's got
you know,
Hasselhoffian
elite.
features. Like, you know, like I'm like,
You want to see him running down a beach.
Or drunk,
I wanna see
or
him
drunk,
on the floor
shirtless,
with a
eating a
hamburger.
burger on
Yeah,
the floor,
yeah.
like making a mockery of his life. No, I
being
mean,
shot by his daughter.
yeah, like I don't know, his son like lurking behind him with the permagrin on is a little scary.
Which is worse, his son or Chuck Norris?
King.
Yeah, he's
Well,
not
I think
a-
the evangelicals are really, I feel like they're really coming out again. They're really
Oh, yeah.
motivated, but
yeah.
they're so psycho that they don't accept his
Like
Christianity.
he has a very, very small sliver
So-
of evangelicals who love to kick stuff.
That's it.
Hear you at
What
all.
scared me about Mike
Right.
Huckabee was the fact that when he starts talking, he reminds me of Kevin Spacey in American Beauty after he made the decision not to care about anything anymore.
Yeah.
It's like I feel like I'm going to go to Mike Huckabee's house. He's going to be doing curls in his garage, like inviting people down to like hang out and buying pot from like the neighbor boy next door. Like, come on in, let me tell you about creation. Feel the negative.
Intelligent design.
McCain.
Who reminded me of the old guy from It's a Wonderful Life. I kept thinking that they're going to pan down below his podium. No, Potter. And like you're going to see him with like a flannel blanket over his
Yeah,
legs.
exactly.
Like he's just going to like have it over his legs and tell him what's what.
I don't know how many gobstoppers he had in his jaw, but there was like a protrusion, not to pick apart the guy at this point, but it's like if you order a steak from a restaurant and you hate it and you say, I'm never going to order this steak again, why would you go back to the restaurant and order that exact same steak again? He is not going to get elected. He's not electable.
Whoever's going to step into office is inheriting a horrible situation. It's like, imagine the world is a restaurant and George Bush is the worst waiter ever. All right, he just fucked up everybody's orders at the table. He ruined everything.
He poured stuff on
shit
people.
on you.
He went into another restaurant and fucked that up.
Like suddenly you're like, how did that happen?
We're taking this restaurant over.
Right.
See that McDonald's over there? Gone.
Let's invade it and ruin that. My point is that whoever's going to come in next, and be it Republican or Democrat, but I think more possibilities on the Democrat side, you have a chance to be the manager who comes over and says, let me make this right with the world and with everyone. Right. We do still have that chance, I believe.
We're going to give you a free dessert.
It's like an episode of Kitchen
Coffee
Nightmares.
Yeah, you get a free dessert. Yeah. What'd you just say?
It's like an episode of Kitchen Nightmares. Ramsey comes in and he's like, you're the most egotistical, bumbling fool. Fuck me. I love him.
Well, that's what it is. We have a chance now. We're at a moment where we've screwed up big time, but the dessert hasn't come out yet, and you can make that free, and you can take some things off the bill, and you can invite people back, and you can give them their business card in the bowl and see if they can win a free lunch next month. There's lots of things we can do. There are, and I think that's why it's like an exciting time. I think that's why young people are excited about this, and I think
they're hungry.
Well, it took the 8 years of George Bush.
So what else is in the news, Dan?
In the news, we also have the writers' strike.
That's correct.
You guys are both writers, I believe. I mean, we've been without Colbert and Stewart for a few months,
which is kind of a weird moment for me because I remember thinking recently, like, God, the Bush administration's doing all right. I haven't heard that much. Oh yeah, the Daily Show and the Colbert is
Yeah, you're right. I feel like I haven't heard anything.
Oh, that's right. I'm not aware of their daily gaffes.
Right. Maybe that's the reason his poll numbers seem to be
rising up a little bit.
Yeah.
That's amazing that someone's poll numbers would go up just because they're not in the public eye. But he's all right.
Yeah.
That's how bad he was.
That's how bad he was.
That's how bad he was. When your strategy is like, just get him out of here, get him away. It's like the drunk girlfriend, or boyfriend. You're like the drunk boyfriend who's going to get into a fight. You're
just
like,
get him away.
Like your friends are like, get him out, get him out, get him out of here.
Get him into the car.
If he's in here,
just get him into
bad stuff is going to happen. Just get him in the back of the car. Or the girl who's like, come on, let's get her out, get her out.
Get raped. Get her in the back of the car.
My opinion of her wouldn't change when she's away. I wouldn't go like,
but you're like,
after a while,
you're like, aren't we having a good time? Oh yeah, because Laura's in the car.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Or you'd say something like, well, later you're kind of drunk. You're like, she wasn't that bad. Did she really have to go home? Like you'd say that.
All right, I want to thank you guys for coming. Jason, Jen, Randy.
Thank you.
I'm Dan Crane for SlateV.com.